In today's video, I am going to be breaking down XAIVIAN Lee, and of course the reason is because he's Canadian and he's just declared for the NBA draft. He is a fantastic player. There's a lot of things that he does right that can translate to the NBA game quite easily. He's also a very smart player, so let's get down and let's check him out. Really quickly, if you want me to break down your basketball shooting form, make sure to go check out the link that is down in the description below. And also, if you like the idea of being able to write on this video, the app link is down below in the description too. It's called Coach Lens. Okay, so here he is, and one thing that will translate extremely easily to the NBA is off-ball movement. So the ball is in the corner right here. He gets a screen from the left side. Obviously, he starts to use that screen, but he is able to pay attention to what his defender does. His defender goes over top of this screen. That leaves the whole entire middle of the key wide open for XAIVIAN Lee to be able to cut, and that's exactly what he does. He receives the ball back, and then he's able to go up for that layup. By being able to move off ball, that translates extremely easily to the NBA because you're not going to be the man once you make the NBA. Next is being able to attack the rim off the catch. So he catches that ball right there. He was already attacking before he even caught the ball. This is extremely important because now that's going to be able to translate to the NBA because obviously at first, because he's young, he is not going to be as strong and probably not as fast as most NBA defenders, which means that he's going to be able to blow by more of them. And then he is a willing passer. He's able to get that ball to his teammate right here, who is then able to finish at the rim. He got fouled, but it doesn't necessarily matter. We have to remember that the NBA is a business, and being able to provide good passes to teammates, especially some of the better players on your team who may have a big name for themselves, can get you more playing time. And that will allow you to be able to make more money and have more time at the NBA level. Now, rebounding gets you paid. Board man gets paid. He gets the rebound right here. He's pushing the ball. He's got his head up. He's looking down court. He's not seeing anyone, even though there was a good pass right here. This could have been a good one-on-one situation. He didn't make that pass. Now, that not being made may cause him a trouble in the NBA, especially if this was an all-star. However, if a team is allowing him to play and he's then able to pull up for a shot right here, this guy needs to collapse, this guy needs to collapse, this guy needs to collapse, get the boards. But being able to pull up early shows confidence and confidence in your shot, especially in transition. He's able to make it, and that is what will help him be made at the next level. He also has NBA range. We can see that right here. This is roughly where that NBA three-point line is. They also get the switch. So whenever this happens, while this was a good shot because he made it, he could have attacked the paint. This is obviously a much slower defender than he is himself. However, being able to pull up, having a guy on his heels, hands down, that better be a shot all day long, at least at the NBA level too. This swing pass is something that we see a lot of in the NBA too. The swing to this side, defense is all stacked over here. He then attacks the paint one more time, which then draws in multiple defenders. That leaves a teammate wide open for a three, and being able to do this is very important because in the NBA, they want as many paint touches as possible. So if you are on your way to make the NBA, this is a goal that you need to be able to do, and that is to try and get that ball into the paint as much as possible. That way you can kick that ball out to perimeter players or other perimeter players to be able to get some easy baskets. But I cannot stress this enough. Being able to move off ball, as we see right here, is extremely important. Being able to read the defense to see that the lane is even open is extremely important too. But in the NBA, you have to be able to move off ball if you are not the number one option on the team. Because by moving off ball, you're going to be collapsing defenders, which can get other teams' all-stars wide open. So, while you may not get the ball, you will contribute to a team's win. And in this circumstance, he's able to read that everyone is paying attention to the ball handler here, except for his man. His man is guarding him really tight in deny-style defense, so he cuts backdoor. He does that quick jab in this direction, then he cuts. He caught his man on his heels. Now, This is the tough part for the defense. Everyone is standing up. They're not playing real defense. This guy, at least at the very minimum, should have dropped to cut off that cut. But that didn't happen, and that allowed for a layup. And this is what I mean right here, being able to create offense right here. He attacks the paint. He collapses all 5 players. And I mentioned this very recently in a short video that I made of David. But by being able to attack that paint and then being able to kick it out, you are going to be a very highly valuable player in the NBA, because in the NBA, they want that ball to touch that paint as much as possible. That allows players to get wide open shots from the 3. I cannot stress this enough. If you are looking to make the NBA and you are not a big name player, this is what you need to do. Being able to attack that paint, kick it out, create assists for yourself, and create an offense for your team's shooters, that is highly valuable to every NBA team. I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to go check out my shooting form breakdown that is down in the description below. I can help you shoot the basketball better. And I'll see you guys again in my next video.